Let's get you in the know, and let's do it right now. We start with this horrifying hit-and-run crash caught on camera in Manatee County that sent a car flying into a parking lot along US 41. The 19-year-old driver there it is, going into that parking lot there. The 19-year-old driver, Jackson Kelly, is in critical condition. If you do recognize the van that hit that car, police want to know who was driving it, and anyone with information is asked to call police immediately. Now to Pasco County, where deputies say they arrested one of the 4 men who attacked and robbed a teen on his way home from school in Newport Richey. Austin Emanuel is behind bars this morning. Investigators think the blue getaway truck might have been repainted gold, so be on the lookout for that. One of the men accused in that shark dragging video that went viral has pleaded guilty. On Thursday, Michael Wenzel accepted the state's offer of 10 days in Hillsborough County Jail, 11 months probation, and 100 hours of community service. The other suspect, Robert Bennick, turned down the plea deal. He will now go to trial on 2 felony counts. He could face 10 years in prison, so we'll see what happens there. All right, let's go to West Palm Beach. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft pleading not guilty to prostitution charges filed against him last week. The 77-year-old was just one of hundreds of men charged in the sting operation at a massage parlor and an investigation into human trafficking at spas really across the state of Florida. But get this, police say Kraft paid for services at a parlor in Jupiter, Florida, twice in January, just 18 hours apart. He's 77 years old. Kraft is requesting a non-jury trial. All right, now to Capitol Hill, where Republicans are calling for the Justice Department to investigate Michael Cohen for perjury. This week, President Trump's former attorney testified before the House Oversight Committee, calling the president a cheat, a con man, and a racist. 2 Republicans on that committee sent the DOJ a 30-page letter outlining a number of comments Cohen made that they think are lies. Cohen was already convicted of lying to Congress and is set to serve 3 years in prison. He'll start that sentence in the month of May. Meantime, in the Senate, Republicans there are putting pressure on the president to back off his national emergency declaration. Politico is reporting that if the president does not back off, Republicans will rebel against the president. Senator Lamar Alexander delivering a message during a floor speech saying, quote, he's got significant funding without a national emergency. He can build a wall and avoid a dangerous precedent, setting a dangerous precedent. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu facing more legal problems this morning. Netanyahu is expected to be indicted, but he's calling allegations of bribery and corruption a political witch hunt aimed at keeping him from winning a 5th term next month. His wife, by the way, also battling corruption charges in Israel. Netanyahu is a close ally of President Trump's. Pakistan could be making a push for peace after days of fighting with India over the disrupted region of Kashmir. The Indian Air Force pilot who was shot down and captured is expected to be released today. Both countries have nuclear weapons, so no one wants to see the rising tension spiral into an all-out war there. Well, this has been dominating headlines recently, but now people are calling it a complete hoax. If you're not looking at your screens, please do. I have a tough time looking at it. It's frightening, scary to look at this thing right here. This is something called the Momo Challenge. If you're just waking up and you don't know what this is, it's allegedly popping up with that terrifying image in YouTube videos for kids, geared toward kids promoting violence and suicide. And while several children do say they've seen this weird thing, YouTube says none of the videos have actually surfaced, and law enforcement agencies say there are no confirmed cases of any suicides, which obviously is a good thing. All right, get it off the screen. I can't look at it anymore. All right, if you drive a Hyundai or a Kia, you need to have your car checked out. Both automakers are recalling more than 500,000 vehicles in the U.S. due to a defect because the cars can cause engine fires. The recall covers 379,000 Kia Soul SUVs from 2012 to 2016. This also covers 152,000 Hyundai Tucson SUVs from 2011 to 2013 and Kia Sportage SUVs from 2011 to 2012.